Aloha, friends and neighbors. Welcome. This is Roland Frost, Kona Astrologer. Program 960 coming at you. I'm going to cover the last bit of April, first few days in May 2015. There is another lunation coming up. Here it is, May 4th at 13 Scorpio. Now this one kind of takes you out of this amazing month of April where we had this eclipse and Jupiter stationed in trine to Uranus. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, that full moon eclipse in Libra over here opposed Uranus, but full moons do get rid of things, and this was getting rid of some of the enemies of Uranus. It still squared Pluto, huh? And so we have our weekly lesson that the video cameras, that's Uranus, the technical science guys, that's Uranus, with the video cameras blocked the police from doing nefarious things, or at least they recorded it. So that's been going on. Uranus squaring Pluto's been set off. And, comes the full moon here on the 4th of May, that whole thing will lessen. You won't be seeing so much of that. Uranus will not be in the spotlight so much, or Jupiter. But some really neat things are happening during April. I'm only halfway through it now. I got more reporting to do. But first, I want to go through this next week for you and go through the sky mirror. Jupiter here. The sun's going to square Jupiter in a week, and you'll be tired of all the truth and wisdom coming out of things. The sun's in Taurus here from 4 to 14 degrees. The beginning of your next week, it sextiles Neptune, and there'll be religion, art, music, sensitivity, sympathy, muy simpatico, they say. Also, next weekend, not the one coming at you, but next weekend, Mercury here opposes dreadful Saturn, and there's going to be slowdowns in communication, transportation. Here's Venus. Venus is in Gemini. She's feeling kind of flirty. And Venus is going by the nice sextile to Uranus, and the girls will be out on the protest lines over the 30-meter 18-story high monster telescope they're trying to stick on our sacred mountain. Hooray for Hawaiians. Upshot is, we've got the pattern of planets here, and we've still got a Saturn-Neptune square going on, and the Pluto-Uranus square going on. We're going to be stuck with these guys for a while. Frantic Fridays from Pluto, and police and panicky. Confusing Mondays. Neptune gives confusion, huh? We're going to see some of those for a few weeks. Well, how's it go day by day? We got the pattern. I got the chart all set up for you. We're going to run the moon around the edge here. It goes all the way around in a month. And the moon goes through one sign in 2.5 days. And as it goes through these, it makes angles to the various planets and generates the mood of the time. Here's your Frantic Friday right here. Yep, here's the moon's in Cancer. You could start feeling this Thursday morning, but it gets really sharp and comes on early Friday morning. Actually, some of it's before breakfast. You might get wakened up by a police siren. Don't be surprised. Or a bug. Eek, a bug. So here's the same old panicky stuff, feeling of aloneness. Here's tornadoes, earthquakes, strange power outages. We got our power outage in Washington, D.C. Wow, right on time. So this is your weird Frantic Friday again on the 24th. Moon in Cancer. You'll be feeling it all through Friday. Saturday on the 25th, the moon shifts into Leo, and it settles down right away with the trine to Saturn. Squares the sun. We're all conservative. We're not sure we want to make a plan. But it's a pretty good Saturday. The moon's going to go by Jupiter here early Sunday morning, late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. There's a feeling of elation. And here's the genius stuff coming out again. Here's wonderful revolutionary new age ideas. I watched the History Channel stuff, and the UFO stuff turns out to be mucho military sightings. Anytime there's a war, and the astounding thing was, I expected something astounding from Jupiter trine Uranus, that the military started shooting at UFOs. And when they did, the UFOs shot back at them. But the UFOs shot back with the same ammunition that we shot at them. So there's a .50 caliber on a boat in the Mekong Delta, shoots at the UFO. What comes back? .50 caliber, and messes up the boat. A jet plane shot a missile at a UFO. The next day, that missile crunched an Australian warship. So it turned out that UFOs, they just don't return fire, they return our fire. They're not going to fire at you unless you fire at them, and then they just fire the same stuff back at you somehow. It's very strange, isn't it? Kind of wonderful. Well, anyway, much new stuff Saturday night, Sunday morning. Stay home, watch TV, read the newspapers. There'll be interesting things on the 26th, on Sunday. There's a nice trine or sextile to Venus. There's pleasure and fun there, Sunday afternoon. But Mars and Mercury are making a mess of things. Little tempers in the middle of Sunday, trying to go too fast. Ask yourself what you're protecting. Miscommunications Sunday night after dinner. What did he say? So the good stuff's in the morning as it goes by Jupiter, and Saturday night. Most of Leo, just the end of Leo, you'll catch a little of this flack, let's call it. Monday the 27th, moon's still in Leo until the afternoon, goes into Virgo, and then it squares Saturn, slows down and gets colder. Worry about money. What's the Fed going to do? What's used to be Greenspan. I don't know who's the head there now, but I couldn't remember his name 2 shows ago. A Saturn character, okay? So that's moon squaring Saturn here Monday night. Yeah. Tuesday morning, the moon's still in Virgo. And there's the opposition to Neptune, confusion, delusion. What are these people doing? You have to get your own plan together here just before lunch with the trine to the sun. That's the way it is on Tuesday. There's some discovery late Tuesday night around 10, 11 o'clock. The moon trines Pluto. And there could be some new things coming up. But Wednesday morning, here's the square to Venus from Virgo, and there's no rest, and you might as well get up and get going. You won't be able to sleep. There's some action here in the afternoon of Wednesday. Here's a nice trine to Mars. Get out there and fix something. Do some physical things. It continues through Thursday. Moon goes into Libra. We're starting to go into the zappy zone, but Thursday morning, here's, nice. Mercury's happy. Everybody's talking. There's a sextile to Saturn at breakfast. Make a nice plan. Everything seems nice and calm. Not bad. Thursday night, late, about 10, 11, the moon goes by the North Node. And we all feel nurtured, huh? Don't let your guard down, though. Here's the bad guys again. Pluto and Uranus. Now, there's a full moon up ahead that diffuses this. In a way, this is the last chance, that they have to really freak you out. Eek, a bug! It's Friday morning. I'm all alone and the power's out. It's after lunch. And so Friday is really a frantic Friday here. Yes, on May 1st. Don't expect anything else. It's going to get weird. There'll be another police shooting, maybe more. Who knows? Now, this is the moon coming around to the eclipse point. Some ladies could be hurt here. Some people could be hurt. This is a very dangerous Friday. The moon has started this whole mess in the 4th of April or something, and gone all the way around, and it's come back here now to the place it started this thing. You know, and that's what makes, there's kind of an accumulation of difficulties here. And they're going to pop up suddenly on Fridays. Saturday morning, there is a trine to Venus from the moon in Libra, and so you could get a little rest. Could be some sugar Saturday morning. Stay in bed late. Goes through till the afternoon, and then the moon shifts into Scorpio. When that happens, you're going into the full moon zone. Starts with some bells and some music and some sensitivity. The higher heart is pumping Sunday. Nice time for church. Nice time for communing. Read Jesus. Every time he says heavens in the Bible, it originally said sky. Yeah, they changed it. King James and his guys took all the astrology out. Well, they thought they did. Anyway, nice Sunday morning. Everybody tries to do too much Sunday night with the square to Jupiter, and this full moon squares Jupiter. It kind of sets the tone. Maybe we're trying to do too much in this next month. But it takes all the emphasis off these bad guys, Pluto and Uranus. It takes the lunacy off. Puts the lunacy on the lawyers. That's the way it is.